So we gonna get right into this love and hip hop Hollywood video. No edits, no theme song, no nothing. I fell asleep on this shit last night and I'm filming this before work. So the best way for me to get this video out without, you know, me waiting too long is just to do this shit, no edits. So we gonna get right on into it. So Marcus, he meets up with A1, you know what I'm saying? And they sit down, they have, drinks, lunch, or whatever the case may be. And Marcus is feeling some kind of way after Rockstar was sitting up there with Ray J and Solo talking about how he smashed Lyrica. And to be quite honest, I know a lot of people might think that Marcus is messy, but I don't feel like Marcus was being messy when he told A1. Now, mind you, I'm not a big fan of Auntie A1, period. I don't like A1 at all, and I could care less about his marriage or his baby. But Marcus is just showing his loyalty by telling him what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? And just like Marcus said, I don't want to hear nobody talking about how they fucking my bitch or fucking my wife behind my back and all of this shit. So he just basically told, A1 what it was. And A1 was like, you know what? Me and Lyrica finna have this baby. And I'm not finna be thinking about all these lies, all these rumors, We just gonna keep it copacetic and just do what we gotta do. Marcus is shocked that A1 is taking it the way that he's taking it, but only thing I can really say about that is at this point A1 is probably just over the bullshit and he just ready to move on, and that's probably the best way to be at this point, because all these people talking about Lyrica and her pussy has gotten too much. The shit was entertaining at the beginning, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I ain't like Lyrica. But I had to put my moral hat on and be like, okay, Scotty, like, this is too much. All these niggas talking about a woman pussy, and it's just too much for me, per se. Because I got female friends, and I don't like it when niggas talk about they pussy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. He winds up inviting him also to the gender reveal, but he just don't want Brooke messy ass to be there. And I do understand that she was part of the reason why, the rumors were started in the first place, so he don't want to ask them. So, in the midst of the conversation with Marcus, Big Pam comes through the door. And, you know what I'm saying? She basically was talking about how she was ready to snatch up Lyrica G and how she can't fuck with Lyrica G. And she said, look, I'm just gonna move on, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no bitch gonna tell me what to do. A1 just want her to be there for the gender reveal, and that's that. And that's all he really needs. So, LaBrittany, Moniece, and Nicki, they're all back from London, and Nicki just wants to do something relaxing for the girls. And Nicki had asked Moniece about the trip, the London trip, and how Moniece was saying how it went from sugar to shit when she left. All this stuff with Teairra and K. Michelle, the interviewer asking about the sex tape, and then Brooke going around talking about she got receipts and all of this stuff, and basically proving that Teairra was lying. And she was basically like, Teairra want me to be down for her, but she got all this other shit going on that none of us know about. And then on top of that, I never wanted her to feel any kind of way about me. And then that's when Teairra walks her stupid ass up. Wanted me to feel what kind of way? First of all, Teairra, you are too defensive for me. That's number one, bitch. You don't have to walk in every conversation being defensive. All you have to do is just say what the fuck you gotta say, bitch, and keep it moving. You ain't got to do the most. And that's what the fuck you do. The fucking most. You pumpkin face ass bitch. I'm sick of you and your shit. You know what I'm saying? Moniece just pretty much put it out there. Brooke had videos. She got receipts. She got text messages of you going to the damn airport with Akbar. You hanging out with Akbar. You saying you love and you miss Akbar. That's what the fuck is out there. And it's basically proving that you are lying about the situation. And Teairra was like, yeah, I did go to see Akbar. I wanted closure in the situation. I wanted this, I wanted that. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this, Teairra. If you knew you wasn't over the nigga and you knew that you still wanted to be with him in some capacity, then why the fuck did you even go through with the lawsuit for revenge porn if you knew that you still loved him, you still had some feelings for him? Because that shit make you look flawed and fraud as fuck. What was your point of doing that if you knew that you wanted to be with the nigga? That's all I'm saying. That's really all I'm saying. You knew you wanted to be with him. So why the hell would you even go on to do some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was stupid as fuck. And she was like, I mean, it's just, the cycle of abuse. That's just what it is. And then LaBrittany was like, well, I think you need to have a conversation with Brooke about this shit. And she said, oh, me and Brooke are definitely going to have a conversation. Of course she is. And Moniece was like, here's the thing. I know that that's your business and your relationship. But do me and A1's relationship ever affect our friendship? No, it doesn't, because I keep everything surface. And that's one thing that Moniece said that all my friends be saying. When you in a relationship with someone, your best bet is to keep whatever issues you have in your relationship to yourself. It's one thing to vent to your friends about it, but once you and your man or your girlfriend get over the issues, your friend keeps the issues because of what the fuck you told them. So now they still don't like the motherfucker while you still running around with them. So that's why Moniece keeps her relationship with A1, AD, what's the word that I'm looking for? Surfaced. So she don't have to worry about that. And Teairra need to learn that, because you put everybody in your business, and now that everybody is suspecting that you're lying about the situation, you want to be all up in your feelings. Baby, bye. So Nicki. Well, first of all, Solo Lucci. He's in the studio with Rockstar. They doing a track together, and here comes Nicki. Oh God, this so uncomfortable sitting on this laundry basket. So in comes Nicki, and Nicki is pissed off. She pressed as fuck about this whole situation with Solo telling people that he was fucking her. And she said, it's funny how I was in London trying to have me a good old time, and I'm hearing that you sitting up here telling people that you was fucking me. And yeah, Brooke was going around. Brooke told me that you said that you was fucking me. Now, and I don't appreciate people lying in 2018. So Solo was like, who lying? Brooke? She was like, no, you. So this is the thing of, did Nicki and Solo really fuck? Is Solo lying on Nicki, or is Nicki lying? You know what I'm saying? So that's when Nicki started going in on Solo, and you know that Solo mouth is reckless, and he will disrespect the bitch in a second when he feels attacked. And that's exactly what the fuck he did. And Nicki just started going in on him, talking about how he ain't got no money and all of this crazy stuff. And I'm just sitting up here like, ooh, Nicki, girl, ooh, you read the fuck out of him, but god damn it, he was reading the hell out of you too. Lucci can be very disrespectful when he's pissed off with a woman. We've seen it last season with Alexis Scott, so yeah, we know. Lyrica and Princess, they sit down, and apparently, they've gotten closer. And Moniece, Princess just had her baby. Lyrica was talking about how she never, she always tried to avoid having kids because she never felt like she was ready. But this whole thing about motherhood just has her intrigued and excited. And Princess was just giving her experience with motherhood. She just became a mother. So, it was good to see them have that conversation. So, Lyrica was telling Princess about the gender reveal, but she doesn't want Ray J to be there. And Princess was very understanding, because she already knew his messiness was partially the reason why Lyrica doesn't want him there. And that's just what it is. So Teairra goes to confront Brooke Valentine about, the things that she's been saying in regards to her relationship with Akbar. And the thing of it is, y'all, I know that I've been ragging on Brooke for the majority of the second half of the season. I have. But in this particular conversation with Teairra, I was 100% on her side. Although she messy as hell, Teairra did involve Brooke and Moniece in her business the moment that she decided to go and have this fake ass press conference and acting like she was finna put this nigga on blast for doing something to her. And that's just the bottom line. And when you keep hearing shit about a motherfucker lying and they want you to stand by them, your best bet is to find out what's real and what's not, because they're obviously lying. And Teairra was obviously lying. Like, she sat up there, she asked Brooke and Moniece to come to her damn press conference. She wanted Nicki and Paris to be there, and all the while she's still fucking on this nigga. She's still dating this nigga. She's still around this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And making everybody else look stupid for even riding for you. Like, everybody was riding for you, including Scotty, who doesn't even know your ass. Everybody was riding for you. Nobody wanted to believe that you would do something like that or you would be behind something like that. But your actions is just making you look fucking guilty. And you keep on saying, whatever I do, that's my business. Okay, bitch, if that's your business, it should have stayed your fucking business, and you should have never included your fucking friends in your fucking business to fucking begin with, bitch. That's your fault. That's your fault. You made it everybody's business when you involved them in it, bitch. That's what happened. You want to have a private situation, but yet you made it public by involving them, involving the world in this shit. If you knew you wasn't ready to let the nigga go, you shouldn't have went to Lisa Bloom and did this revenge porn shit. Because where's the case now? Because I ain't heard shit else about it. Bitch, you lying. That bitch kills me. I'm sorry, y'all. Fizz and AD. Now, apparently, Fizz tells AD that him and Tiffany have broken up. And, you know, he just couldn't make things work with her. But, you know, AD was like, well, listen, I'm just telling you that shit wasn't going to work anyway. You know what I'm saying? She had a motive for what she was doing, and she only did it for Moniece. And, you know, Fizz was like, and I know Moniece has had some issues with me. And I just feel like me and her need to talk about it. And, you know, AD was like, you know, because, you know how Moniece can be sometimes. You know, I just feel like y'all need to talk about the situation. But don't tell her me and you had a conversation. And Fizz was like, well, you know, I'm not going to bring it up. You know, it is what it is. So, A1 and Lyrica, they're having a boy. So Fizz and Moniece, they sit down, they meet up at the park to have a conversation about everything. And, they start out talking about Cam, and then they go on to talking about Fizz's breakup with Tiffany. And then that's when Fizz was like, have my relationships ever caused a problem? And that's when he was like, well, you know what I'm saying? That's because I don't get in your shit. And then Moniece was like, that has nothing to do with it. I make sure you're not disrespected. You don't make sure that I'm not disrespected. And that's the fucking truth. Fizz does not ever try to step up to the plate and put his bitches in their place. Because Moniece's whole thing is, if you can't get along with my baby's father, then we cannot be together. You know what I'm saying? That's the father of my kid. So I don't see how you think we can be together and you can't get along with him. That's just what it is. And I do feel like that's a mature approach. You're gonna meet my baby daddy, and if y'all can't click, y'all can't get along, then that's just what it is. We can't be together for that. And that's just how she sees things. And she does feel like I have the stigma of being a deadbeat mom. Everybody calls me a deadbeat mom every chance they get because of the things that you said. And from the very first season, that's exactly what Fizz did. He made her look like a deadbeat, and everybody has been running with it from that point on. When people put things out there, people gonna run with that shit, and it's gonna continue to follow them. And who knows, you know what I'm saying? Who knows that after this particular scene, after Fizz has apologized to Moniece and made her understand that she is a good mom, who knows if anybody would ever let go of that whole deadbeat mom thing. You know, because he put it out there. That's the only image that they see, because that's what he put out there. So Solo and Rock started talk about Marcus and how he's been gossiping. And, you know what I'm saying? He don't appreciate the situation. So Marcus walks in, and Solo was like, listen, me and you friends. So I just want to put something out there to you. I didn't appreciate how you was going around telling Brooke about me and Nicki fucking around. Because Nicki came to my studio session going to fuck off on me about the situation. So I didn't understand why you felt the need to tell Brooke. At the end of the day, niggas, really? You act like y'all ain't never had pillow talk with your woman. Like, I'm around a lot of bitches. I'm around a lot of straight niggas too. And they all talk to their bitches about what's going on in the world. They gossip with their bitches. That's what they do. And I don't understand how y'all act like y'all don't understand. I don't feel like Marcus was gossiping. I don't feel like he was being messy. He just talking to his woman about what's, you know, about what's popping. That's just what it is. In Rockstar one, and then, you know, Solo was like, when Rockstar said that shit about Lyrica, I knew you would go back and tell A1 because that's your friend. You know what I'm saying? I already knew that, so I'm not going to fault you for that. So Rockstar upset because of the fact that he didn't went back and told A1 what he said about Lyrica. And Marcus don't owe Rockstar shit, so I don't even understand why the fuck Rockstar and Marcus even having a conversation, why they arguing or whatnot. You sitting up there in front of this man's friend talking about you smashed his wife. You think he wasn't going to go back and tell it? I would have went back and told it, honestly. Like, you can't sit around here and talk about another woman's pussy in front of the woman's husband's friend. You can't do that. And Marcus was all the way 100. He was, you know, he didn't back down to neither one of them. He stood firm on what the fuck he said. He say what he say. He say what he mean. And I fucks with Marcus. I'm sorry. I fuck with Marcus. It ain't got nothing to do with how he look. I fuck with Marcus. Because I feel like he 100% real with his shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And this episode ends with Teairra asking Akbar to meet child. I'm outdone. So let me go and get myself prepared for my work day. Fuck Teairra and Akbar.